Hello YouTube and welcome to episode 15 of my Advanced English Writing playlist. In this video I'm going to take a B2 essay, edit it and up-level it to a C1 level and beyond. Let's begin. This is the B2 essay that we are going to edit. Why exercise is an advantage. We all know that exercise is good for you. There are gyms in every place and people running in the street. Doctors tell people to do more exercise. Here are 3 reasons why we should do it. Firstly, exercise helps to maintain a healthy weight. Obesity is a big problem in many places. When a person exercises, they use calories so they don't become fat. Of course, we like to look good, but it's more than that because being fat is not healthy. Secondly, many types of exercise help to build muscles and make bones strong. This is important because stronger muscles and bones help to stop arthritis. Also, muscle helps to use more calories. Thirdly, exercising is very good for mental health. When we exercise, we have endorphins which make us feel positive. Yoga is an exercise that can help a lot mental health. In summary, it is easy to see why exercise is good. Even if we are busy, we should make the time to exercise. We only get one body, so we should look after it. This is a very simple B2 essay. We are going to improve it by making the sentences more complex and using more adventurous vocabulary. So let's get started. If we look at the title, why exercise is an advantage? Well, firstly, this capital A should actually be a lowercase a. If we're using title case, where the small words such as is, an, a and the start with a lowercase letter. Also, you wouldn't say an advantage. I would probably say why exercise is advantageous. We all know that exercise is good for you. There are gyms in every place. I would actually say everywhere. And people running in the street. Doctors tell people to do more exercise. Here are 3 reasons why we should do it. So I'm going to start with the title, The Advantages of Exercise. For the first sentence, I'm going to begin with the wide-ranging benefits of exercise. So I've used the adjective wide-ranging. This means there isn't just one benefit, there are many benefits, the wide-ranging benefits of exercise. Also, benefits and advantages are synonyms, but this way we are showing in the title and the first line that we have a range of synonyms, advantages and benefits. The wide-ranging benefits of exercise are undisputed. Undisputed means you cannot dispute them. They are undeniable. And actually, if you look at this first sentence of the B2 essay, we all know that exercise is good for you. We all know, so it is undisputed. Let's take this sentence. Doctors tell people to do more exercise. I'm going to change doctors for medical professionals. Medical professionals have spread this message for decades. So the message is there are wide-ranging benefits of exercise. Medical professionals have spread this message for decades. And it appears the public have listened. The public is us. Now I'm going to take this sentence here and using a comma, I'm going to insert a prepositional phrase. I'm going to use a different colour so that you can see exactly what I'm doing here. With gyms on every corner and joggers in every park, comma, it appears the public have listened. So let's take another closer look at that now, this new sentence. Medical professionals have spread this message for decades and with gyms on every corner and joggers in every park, it appears the public have listened. People running in the street, well, people running for exercise, we call those joggers. The final sentence is going to be let us consider. So that means to think about 3 ways exercise improves both physical fitness and mental well-being. I will be doing an edit at the end of this video, so if you have spotted a mistake, don't worry, we'll fix it at the end. Firstly, exercise helps to maintain a healthy weight. There is a missing pronoun. I would say you need a pronoun here. I'm going to put us. You could also put you, or you could have a noun such as people. You may have spotted this mistake. Weight and weight are homophones, but when we're talking about how much something or someone weighs, it's this spelling. Obesity is a big problem in many places. When a person exercises, comma, that's a subordinate clause, so we need a comma. They use calories so they don't become fat. Of course, comma, we like to look good, but it's more than that, because being fat is not healthy. So that's extremely basic, and there's a little bit of repetition at the end. So I'm going to edit this and take it to a higher level. I'm going to keep, firstly, regular exercise is a fantastic way to maintain. The verb maintain, taken from this B2 essay, is really good actually, so I'm going to keep that. A healthy weight. Firstly, regular exercise is a fantastic way to maintain a healthy weight. When we exercise, comma, and it should be we burn calories. We burn calories sounds better than we use calories. And let's have a relative clause, which would otherwise be stored as fat. So look at this word here, otherwise. We burn calories which would otherwise be stored as fat. So if they were not burned, if we didn't burn them, they would otherwise be stored as fat. It's giving the alternative. Now at the end here, it's trying to say how that we don't just exercise to lose weight and look good. It's also about being healthy. Although many, so many means lots of people, are primarily means mostly or mainly motivated by appearance, comma, so that is my subordinate clause. Although many are primarily motivated by appearance, obesity is linked to numerous health issues and should be avoided. I really like that last sentence. Although many are primarily motivated by appearance, obesity is linked to numerous health issues and should be avoided. Secondly, many types of exercise help to build muscles and make bones strong. When we talk about building muscle in general, we just use the singular in English, to build muscle. This is used in the general sense. This is important because stronger muscles, and that's okay, stronger muscles in the plural, and bones help to stop arthritis. Also, if you start a sentence with also, you need a comma. Muscle helps to use more calories. So let's see how I am going to improve this. What I'm going to keep secondly, and I'm going to say many forms of exercise. Many forms of exercise sounds more formal and more advanced than many types of exercise. Build muscle. And instead of saying make bones strong, there is a fantastic verb to strengthen. To strengthen something means to make it stronger. Secondly, many forms of exercise build muscle and strengthen bones, and we'll have here a relative clause which aids in the prevention of diseases such as arthritis. So here we have which aids in the prevention. To aid in means to help. And we have this last sentence also, muscle helps to use more calories. Well, we did say it would be to burn more calories first of all. So I'm going to have in addition, gaining muscle. So gaining muscle means building muscle. Gaining muscle mass. We talk about muscle mass in English. It means having more muscles. In addition, gaining muscle mass can result in our bodies burning more calories, and then we'll have an adverbial, leading to fat loss. This paragraph is extremely short and simple. It needs to be longer and it needs to be more complex. Thirdly, exercising is very good for mental health. When we exercise, that is a subordinate clause, so we know we need a comma. We have endorphins, comma, because we have a relative clause, which make us feel positive. Yoga is an exercise that can help a lot mental health. Apart from this, it is all grammatically correct. You wouldn't say can help a lot mental health. You would say can really help mental health. I'm going to keep thirdly, and I'm going to start it with it is now widely accepted. This means that everybody accepts it. It is widely accepted that exercise is a valuable tool in improving mental health. And then I think I'm going to give this example. When we exercise, we have endorphins. So let's see how we can rewrite that. We'll have, for example, a fronted adverbial, so we need a comma. Now, I don't want to keep using the word exercise. We have to use exercise a lot because there are only so many synonyms for exercise, but I have an idea. When active. For example, when active, our bodies release endorphins. So we've got our bodies endorphins. So look at that sentence. For example, fronted adverbial, when active, our bodies release endorphins. And then I'm going to define what these are. These natural hormones lower stress and raise our sense of well-being. Our sense of well-being means how we feel. So these natural hormones lower stress and raise our sense of well-being. For example, now I've used for example twice. When we edit at the end, I'll see if I can think of an alternative. Yoga. Now it says yoga is an exercise that can help mental health. How about yoga is renowned for? This is a fantastic expression. To be renowned for something means to be famous for something, although it's much more advanced than the word famous. Yoga is renowned for fostering mental health, fostering great mental health. Now, the verb foster has several meanings. In this example, it means creating, fostering mental health. But I advise you to look that verb up as there are a couple of other meanings. For example, yoga is renowned for fostering great mental health, but team sports, so I'm adding my own in now, this is not in the original, but team sports with their social aspects are also superb in this regard. Really like this expression, in this regard. It means in this way, in this regard. Let's take a look at our summary. In summary, it is easy to see why exercise is good. So super simple, I would definitely say avoid words like good, too basic. Even if we are busy, comma, that is a subordinate clause. We should make the time to exercise. We only get one body, so we should look after it. Grammatically, all correct. I'm going to keep in summary. So let's take a look at the first sentence. The astounding benefits regular exercise are undeniable, so you can't argue with it. It is a fact, and that is why, and then I'm going to use a comma and put in a subordinate clause. Even in today's busy world, actually that's not a subordinate clause because it doesn't have a verb, but it is an adverbial that's in the middle there. We should put aside time to move our bodies. So to put aside time means to take some time and say, okay, this is what I'm going to do with it. Put aside time to read. Put aside time to exercise. And then this is a nice ending sentence. We only get one body, so we should look after it. A more formal way of saying that would be physical fitness should never be taken for granted. To take something for granted, this is a really, really common expression, and it's the opposite of appreciating something. You take something for granted, you're not grateful to have it, you're not appreciative. So physical fitness should never be taken for granted. we should value it. I am now going to do my final edit, but before I begin, this essay, together with all of my advanced essays, is available as a PDF ebook to download, so check out the link in the description of this video. Let's start our final edit. The advantages of exercise. The wide-ranging benefits of exercise are undisputed. Medical professionals have spread this message for decades, and with gyms on every corner and joggers in every park, it appears the public have listened. Let us consider 3 ways exercise improves both physical fitness and mental well-being. I'm going to change the verb spread, and I'm going to use a very fancy one, disseminate. Disseminate means to spread a message. This is super formal. Disseminate, to disseminate a message. I just realized I made a mistake. I said disseminate, however, it came after have, so it should have said medical professionals have disseminated. So disseminate should be in the past participle because it is forming the present perfect tense. Have disseminated. Now, back to the video. Firstly, regular exercise is a fantastic way to maintain a healthy weight. When we exercise, we burn calories, which would otherwise be stored as fat. Although many are primarily motivated by appearance, obesity is linked to numerous health issues and should be avoided. I'm going to get rid of fantastic and I'm going to say extremely effective. And then when we exercise, we're using the word exercise a lot. So I'm going to say engage in physical activity. So to engage in physical activity is a very formal and fancy way of saying to exercise. When we engage in physical activity, we burn calories, which would otherwise be stored as fat. And then it says many are primarily motivated by appearance. You could also say aesthetics. Aesthetics is a super formal, extremely formal word, but if you wanted to give that impression of a formal, high level of English in a written form, you could definitely say aesthetics to talk about people looking good. Aesthetics, the desire to look good. Secondly, many forms of exercise build muscle and strengthen bones, which aids in the prevention of diseases such as arthritis. Now, earlier I used a different word. I made a mistake. I said arthritic. Arthritic is an adjective, but I needed the noun arthritis. In addition, gaining muscle mass can result in our bodies burning more calories, leading to fat loss. Thirdly, it is now widely accepted that exercise is a valuable tool in improving our mental health. For example, when active, our bodies release endorphins. These natural hormones lower stress and raise our sense of well-being. For example, yoga is renowned for fostering great mental health, but team sports, with their social aspects, are also superb in this regard. I didn't want to use for example twice, so a great alternative is for instance. In summary, the astounding benefits of regular exercise are undeniable, and that is why, even in today's busy world, we should put aside time to move our bodies. Physical fitness should never be taken for granted. I'm going to make 2 changes. I'm going to change busy to hectic. That is a very common word. I wouldn't even say that that was a super formal word, but it's a great word to know. And then instead of to put aside time, I'm going to say we should dedicate time to move our bodies. And there we have a fantastic high-level C2 essay. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that you found it useful. If you would like to support the channel, please give a like to the video, leave me a comment. I really love to find out where you are and how the videos are helping you, and you can also subscribe to the channel. If you would like to take it a step further, you can go on over to my Patreon page. There is a link in the description, and find out how you can support me there, as well as get the PDF version of this essay. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.